Now, wasn't that the cutest, toughest, most gangster dog you've ever seen in your entire life? I definitely think so. You know what? I know so. That's my Freddie. Anywho, yes, I'm back. Here it is. A new commentary, a fresh commentary, Call of Duty Ghosts. I know I've been gone a while. I know. Don't yell at me. Okay, you can yell at me. Okay, now that you're done yelling at me. I'm sorry I've been absent, and I just want to send a big thank you to everybody that's kind of hung in there. I dropped to 9 subscribers, I think, from the 12 or 13 that I had before, or 14, or however many it was. Thank you for hanging in there with me. That means a lot. It really does. I have every intention of keeping up this channel, and I have every intention in making more content available for people to watch, if that is what they so desire. And here's the next bit of it. And I will do my absolute damnedest to make sure I don't go another big dry spell without uploading something. With that said, I just wanted to tell, I'll start off with telling you what you're watching here. Obviously you're watching Call of Duty Ghosts. I put 2 games in a row on here because they were both relatively short. One of them is Cranked. The one you're watching right now is a round of Cranked. And the one after this is a round of Blitz. Both are new game modes in the game, and I really enjoy them. I'm not loving this game like a whole lot, but I do enjoy it, and like I said, I enjoy these 2 game modes quite a bit. Cranked is essentially team deathmatch on steroids. Once you're cranked, it's called getting cranked. Once you're cranked, you have to get a kill within 30 seconds or you explode. So it kind of eliminates campers. Pretty interesting. And these 2 games are actually highlights from live streaming that I did over the weekend, and you can actually see those live streams on my Twitch channel, which is at twitch.tv/Reclaimjoey. I will be doing more live streams. I was gonna wait till I got more subscribers, but you know what? I mean, it's my fault. You know, the subscriber base dropped off, and you know, I'm going to just start doing streams now. And when I do my next couple streams, I'll probably be giving something away. I know I have a copy of Arkham Origins on PC to give away. I'll probably have something else cool to give away, maybe a code or something like that. Make sure you follow me on Twitch to enter the giveaways, so you don't miss out, of course. But back to the gameplay. Now there's a lot of talk going on the internet about Call of Duty, and it seems like people are really split. Like, do they hate it because it's the same, or do they hate it because it's so different? Because I can tell you right now, it definitely feels like Call of Duty, but it definitely feels a lot different as well. I don't know if that's really good or bad or not. I can't say that I love the game as much as I did when Black Ops 2 came out, but I can't say I really hate the game either. And then there's people that like to take sides, and here we go with the sides again, right? Like, you know, the fanboys, you know, a lot of people are saying like, oh, Battlefield's better, and I just really don't understand why it comes down to that. Like, who cares which one is better? If you like one, why do you have to hate the other? Why not play both? They both have their merits, and they both have their pros and cons, and they both serve different purposes. And when you just kind of choose one, then, you know, I don't know, I think you miss out. And that's just kind of how I feel about it. Just fucking play both, or, you know, at least show some respect for whatever else it is out there, you know, whether it's whatever console, you know, you want to play, or whatever, you know, PC versus console, or if it's, you know, video, you know, Call of Duty versus Battlefield, or Saints Row versus Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, there's no reason why they need to be at odds. And I can say that from, you know, as living proof that, you know, I played Saints Row 4, and I played Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm playing Call of Duty, and I play Battlefield 4, and I've played on both spectrum. I have an Xbox 360, a PC, and a PS3. I do plan on getting a PS4, and I do plan on getting an Xbox One. I mean, there's no reason. If you only hurt yourself when you just stick to one side. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Maybe somebody will get mad at me for saying that and not choosing a side or calling me indecisive or something like that. But and then don't get me started on people with uninformed opinions. You know, they like to prejudge, or you know, they see just very little of something and they automatically hate it, and they feel like they have to choose that side or whatever and have to justify what they have. Case in point, I have a good friend, very good friend of mine, and he was always really into Halo, but he had no real good reason to hate Call of Duty. And I always felt like Call of Duty was really good, and I played a lot of Halo as well, but I never could really respect his opinion on Call of Duty whenever he would give reasons why he didn't like it before ever even touching it. And I could just never really respect it, and I just kind of rolled my eyes or whatever. But then, you know, recently, you know, he got Ghosts, he got Call of Duty Ghosts, and he played it. He tried it out, and he still didn't really like it as much as he liked Halo. And lo and behold, I totally respect his opinion now, and that's because, you know, he gave it a chance. He has a well-informed opinion, an intelligent opinion about Call of Duty now that he didn't have before, and that's why I respect his opinion. He totally earned my respect in that regard. The only thing I stand behind that I think is better than everything else that's out there is Freddie, my dog. I'm pretty sure he's the cutest dog out there, and nobody else comes close at all. No other dog. But perhaps I'm pretty biased, so feel free to not respect my opinion. Well, right now you see the gameplay switch over to Blitz. It's a new game type, so if you haven't played it yet, it's pretty cool. It's kind of like, I guess it's like football. I don't really know. I mean, you don't pick up a football or anything, but you do have to, you know, do have to score for your team. Like, you have to rush to the other side of the map, and then when you make it into the goal, you teleport it back to your side of the spawns. And I love it. Like, I love playing the objective. A lot of people don't like to play objective, but in Call of Duty, but especially in this one where it goes back to kill streaks instead of score streaks like it was in Black Ops 2. But I love to play the objective, and I don't really give a shit about my kill death ratio. I just really care about winning, and I like to be at the top of the leaderboard for score as opposed to getting a ton of kills. And that's usually what I do in Blitz. I usually end up with the most captures and the highest amount of deaths, but I'm usually pretty up there, like in first or second place on the scoreboard when I play objective stuff like that. I have buddies that kind of hang back and they play as the Slayer, and sometimes they protect you, and those games are really crazy, especially on free fall. I haven't uploaded a gameplay of it, obviously, and I don't have a gameplay of it, so I don't know why I'm really talking about it, but still, like that map free fall, it's really awesome. And a friend of mine, he likes to use LMGs, and he just kind of hangs out and, you know, for lack of a better term, camps and mows everybody down, and it allows other people to make captures. I mean, I guess that's how it's supposed to be played, but it's very effective, and I usually end up with like 12 captures or something like that, and it's a lot of fun. But I can't say I do really great all the time. I usually have more deaths than kills. I'm not really all that great. A pro I am not. Yeah, try not to get too distracted by this idiot that's yelling at me. At least I think he was yelling at me. He kept wanting me to get on my mic so he could yell at me, or so I could talk shit back or whatever. But, you know, not that I don't like to talk shit every once in a while, but but I'm not gonna, you know, stop in the middle of the game to put on a mic so I can hear some idiot talk shit to me. Oh, another thing I really like about the game is some of the mechanics. Like, if there was one thing, like I said, I don't absolutely adore the game, but if there was one thing that I could take from this game and put it in any other game in the world, any other first-person shooter in the world, it's the sliding mechanic. To me, the slide mechanic is awesome, and I find myself actually using it a lot. I use it a lot more than I did the dolphin dive, and I like to use it to get around. You know, it gives me an edge, and it's pretty cool. Oh, I've also been playing Batman Arkham Origins, and that game's pretty interesting. I can't say I love it as much as Arkham City, but it's pretty cool. It's definitely more Batman, and Batman looks really fucking cool. I spend way too much time like with Batman looking at the camera and like looking at how cool he looks. I know it sounds ridiculous. That's very fanboyish. I love comic books and stuff, and it's really cool to see Batman in a 3D space and in that way. And I thought he looked cool in Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, but he doesn't compare to the way he looks in Arkham Origins. It's awesome. And here we are at the end of the commentary. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm back. I promise I'm back. So please resubscribe if you were subscribed before, or subscribe if this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos. And to the rest of you, thank you for hanging in there. And make sure you follow me on Twitch so you don't miss out on the giveaways that are coming up really soon. And I will see you next time.